Can't believe it, I sold my Titanium Hardcore ATX. G'day guys, Marcus here, Searching for Adventure. Welcome back to another episode, and in this one here I'm going to run through the reasons why I sold my perfectly good Titanium Hardcore ATX Caravan. Just to recap, I had bought the 19'6" rear door couples van. It was the full off-road van, obviously. Plenty of power, 400 amps of lithium, plenty of solar, plenty of water, and a heap of other extras that were perfect for the type of travel that I was going to do. Cruisemaster ATX airbag suspension. Certainly there was nothing about the van that I did not like. So I didn't sell the van because I hated it. I didn't sell the van because it didn't have enough stuff for what I wanted to do. But there was a reason why I did decide to sell the van. Okay, so why did I sell the van? I was interested in changing the layout of the van, the rear club lounge layout. So my uncle and his wife are traveling Australia at the moment with this particular layout. I went and spoke to him. They love it for its practicality. You're able to have sort of two distinct living zones. And look, at the moment, I'm sort of travelling one up solo here, but in the future, I might have a travelling companion or a partner with me. I guess the thought of having the two living zones is an attractive feature where you can, have, say, someone who wants to sleep in a little longer than you do. You can get up early, shut the door, move to the back of the van, and you've got those two very distinct zones. Another reason to sell, just having that flexibility of really designing my own van. So I'm actually a draftsman or building designer, so I design houses for a living. So I was quite keen to get in and jump around and have a look to see if I could design a caravan loosely based on that rear club lounge layout. So I really wanted to do that. And also too, I really wanted to spec it up with everything that I wanted in the van, and also have the opportunity to choose all the colours and all those sorts of things that go with buying a brand new van. So the big question was what to buy. So basically, first up, I did want to look at titanium, obviously, again. Also, while I was at the process, I thought it would be very important to check out some other brands as well, because I did have a budget to sort of keep to. What I wanted to do was to make sure that when I was getting quotes, it was like for like, because caravans and the way that they're built are very different, and the specifications can vary. Three most important things that I was interested in when I was looking at the manufacturers for a new van was the chassis, the suspension, and also the construction wall type of the vans. Another important feature was finding someone who was going to be flexible. I really wanted to work with a company that was a semi-custom builder, put together a pretty intensive list of all the options that I wanted in my van. Unfortunately, when the quotes came in, I had to rule out titanium first up, and again, nothing against titanium. I'm sticking to a bit of a budget here, and I just simply could not afford the titanium van and the quote that they come back with. The next quote I looked at, a big manufacturer in Australia. I'm not going to mention their name because I have got something negative to say about them. What was negative about this other company was the fact that I had that long list of my wants, and when I got the quote back, I thought, geez, this quote seems pretty competitive. When I looked a little further, I think they'd left off about 60 to 70% of what I wanted in the van. They'd left all these things out to keep the price down, and when I was talking to the salesperson, he was convincing me that I didn't need disc brakes and I didn't need a 12-volt dust reduction system. So the minute he started going down that path, I just ruled them out straight away. With the final quote that came in, I was pretty impressed. And first of all, at least they had included everything that I had wanted, all the specifications and everything that I had requested. And what I was impressed with this company was the communication. I'm in business myself, I'm a small business owner, and communication is the biggest key, I think, especially when you're spending a lot of money on a caravan. You really want someone who's going to, work with you, talk with you, and understand what you want. And that's what I got with this particular company. So I actually went direct to the company in Melbourne over a couple of weeks with regards to the floor plan, the specs, and getting the quotes back. I was pretty convinced this could be the van that I want to get. It's not a brand that was on my radar. One thing that sort of stood out is that they seem to be a brand on the move. And it's not the brand on the move either. I've had one of those vans, but they seem to be a brand that was moving up and possibly challenging some of these other higher end brands. Rightio, so what have I bought? Well, I can say that I am pretty bloody excited, guys. I'm gonna do a completely separate video on the brand that I've bought and that I've gone with, but I can say I have paid a deposit. I'm pretty excited. It looks like I'm gonna have the van in and around April of this year, 2025. I do wanna do a separate video. I wanna run through the process that I went through and give you an idea of the customer service that I received, and they did listen to me, which felt good. So stick around for that video. That will be coming up soon. And what's also gonna be exciting, guys, is that I am gonna go down to Melbourne and film the construction of my van from chassis to complete new van. Rightio, guys, keep your eyes out for the next video, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.